Mom's a master manipulator. My mother has a tendency to always try to play the victim. She'll cry her way out of any situation. She will use fake tears to manipulate Dr. Phil, or anyone else for that matter.
My mom is called out on something, it automatically turns into what you did, whatever she can say or do to get somebody off of her back. My mom is a toxic person, and I don't want her in mine or my family's life.
Well, Alex, Scott, and Sean want me to watch out for their mom, Geraldine's fake tears. But Geraldine says she was the best mom she could be and wants her sons to stop punishing her for the past. Take a look.
I have no communication with my 3 sons or their children. It makes me angry. They are all conspiring against me. I'm pissed. They're using my grandchildren against me as a weapon to hurt me. I would like my sons to know that there are 2 sides to every story. I was a great mom until I met my second husband. I got pregnant while still married, moved from California to Maine. My plan was to take all my children with me. I fought as hard as I could for custody of my sons, and I ultimately lost. In my heart, I don't feel I abandoned them. I tried to be a mother from a distance. I made phone calls on a daily basis. I flew back and forth. I don't know how many times. I'm sure I missed birthdays and Christmases with them. In the past several years, I have become aware that my children are very angry at me. I have apologized many times. I made mistakes, and they need to move on. It has to stop. Their level of hatred is way beyond what I deserve. I've become a victim. I do believe that. I want to know why I'm still being punished for things that happened 25 years ago. They're dragging me through it continuously. I can't ever step away from it. It's time to move on.
You tell 2 very different stories.
I will not put myself up there as a #1 mother. I have let them down. But I believe that we need to move past this. We need to not repeat this cycle.
The only way the cycle is going to be repeated is if we let you speak to our children, which isn't going to happen.
Perception is reality. They perceive you as choosing some man over them, dropping them at a motel, and taken off. Did that happen or did it not happen?
I don't recall that ever happening. Maybe it's blocked out.
Wait a minute. You don't. That's not something you got. Like, let's see.
Dropping.
Did I wear a blue shirt or a red shirt?
Dropping a man.
Left us and had Grandpa pick us up.
They knew I was moving. I had been through a court battle.
The fact that they knew it doesn't change whether you did it or not. What they're saying is, the day came when you said, I have a choice to stay here near my sons or take up with some other guy and move all the way across the country. I think I'll leave them here and move all the way across the country. That's rejection. That's saying she's putting us here and somebody else up here, so she's loading her stuff up and hauling ass.
They made the choice to live with their father. They made the choice in the court.
How does a
with the main,
2-year-old make a choice?
Besides you, Alex.
How does a 2-year-old make a choice?
You weren't 2, you were 3.
I would never leave my son.
The court doesn't take any children into account until they're 13 or 14.
There was a mediation. There was a mediation. And I was told that their choice was to live with their father.
I don't understand your logic. You're saying, let's assume for argument's sake that all of a sudden the laws changed and they were allowed to make the choice. I don't believe that. I don't believe a 2-year-old. I don't believe that, that they could do that. But if they did say they wanted to reside with their father, how does that justify you choosing to move 3,000 miles? You can't get any further away than Maine unless you went to Nova Scotia. You went as far away as you possibly can because they chose to live with their father. Hey, do you want to be on the show? Click the link in the description and tell me what's going on in your life.